Hi everyone, happy holidays, Merry Christmas for those who celebrate it. I wanted to make a special video for dealing with um, anxiety and panic and stress during the holidays. I apologize for the shakiness of this video. I'm actually holding it by hand. I'm out of my element, as most of us are during the holiday season. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's music playing and people are showing up. It's a great time of year, but it's a little harder for those of us who face anxiety. We get put out of our element. We deal with people and noises and conversations and stress that sometimes we're just not ready for. So I wanted to give a few tips. These are the things that I usually use to help keep myself grounded and stable during the holidays. Number one, as you can see, I'm in the car, and this is a good quiet space for when I need to take a break from all the noise and I guess just general holiday stress. And I want to make sure, we want to make it a point to let others know that it's not about them. We're not out here because of them or because of the things they're doing. It's all within us. These are just the things we face. These are the things we have to do to stay stable. So tip number one is to find a nice quiet space among all the noise at your holiday gathering. And I usually can make it about 30 to 40 minutes around a bunch of people before I have to take a break. And so one of those breaks would be, coming to the car or going outside and finding a quiet spot, or even going into a empty room and just hanging out for a few minutes and quieting my mind. Another one is to carry around some headphones, and and notice I'm not saying earbuds. I'm talking headphones, or so that people know that you're listening to something. Even if you don't listen to something, it'll be less likely that somebody will talk to you or bother you during the time you have your headphones on, because they assume you're listening to something. So, carry around some headphones. The other thing I like to do is I have games on my phone. They're mindless games. Most of them are basically idle games. And I'll turn one of them on and kind of zone out on it. And this kind of keeps my mind focused on something that doesn't actually need any thought behind it. It keeps me in the present, and it keeps me out of my own head. The other technique I use is sometimes I'll just start counting things. And counting things kind of keeps me focused on what I'm doing, as opposed to, thinking about whatever's going on in my head, because usually there's like 50 things going on in my head. And if I don't focus on one, then it kind of gets crazy. So, don't avoid the people, don't avoid the places. That, I think, just makes it a little worse, because it becomes harder to deal with. Just bring tools and tips and tricks to help you get through it. Sometimes, we've got to take care of ourselves to make sure we can enjoy the holidays with everybody else. So hopefully some of these tricks will help you. I'll go more into depth on tips and tricks in later videos. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy holiday and Merry Christmas, and hope you're all safe. I'll be posting some more videos next week, but it's time to enjoy the family time. And get into it. So be safe. Stay in your, stay in your safe zone if you want, or if you want to call it, but keep in control of yourself. Make sure you're around people who support you, and personally, I'd avoid the alcohol, but it's your choice. Anyways, remember, if you have questions or topics that you'd like covered in future videos, just email me at empanic2021@gmail.com. If you think you're suffering from a mental disorder, talk to a mental health professional and start getting treatment on it. If you're in a crisis mode, please dial 911 and ask for immediate assistance. We're not alone. Thank you, and see you soon.